Happy first day of spring. It is the spring equinox. It is March 20th. This marks the astrological new year. Do like a collective read on what the spring energy holds for us. And we're in between eclipses right now. So we're in eclipse season. Time feels wonky. Time feels wonky. We aren't really sure what we should be doing, and that's okay. It's really a good time to slow down. We've got a few planets retrograde. We want to kind of like assess what our values are. Like, what do we value, and what are the seeds that you want to plant? Like, we've taken the whole winter to think about the seeds that we want to plant for this time. Who do you want to be in 6 months? This, the first card that came flying out is all, we've all felt, I think we're all feeling this right now. He is the Nine of Wands. He has been through battle. Look at him. He's had a rough go at it. He's got a bandage on his head. He's like, I can't take anymore. It symbolizes resistance. We've been able to stand like through war, right? Like we have really, like, things have just been coming at us. And he's looking over his shoulder like, what the hell can come next? I think that this is perfect for spring because he's literally like planting seeds and watching them grow. So the seeds that you are planting right now are going to bear fruit. And just like you wouldn't plant if you don't like tomatoes, you wouldn't plant a bunch of tomato seeds. You want to like really think about what your values are right now. And the thing with values is that they change, especially when we get into different phases of our lives. So what you valued maybe 6 months ago might be completely different than what you value right now. So it's a good time to like think about that, figure out where it is that you're placing your values. And maybe right now, I'm hearing a lot from my clients this week, because I've been asking everyone this question, that they value peace. I think very similar to around 2020, part of what we're meant to be doing right now is creating this sense of peace amongst chaos. Oh, I love this. And the Fool card lightens the load from the past. He's got a bunch of shit to do. He's got to climb all these mountains, but he is leading forward with his heart. He's taking time to stop and smell the roses. The white dog represents this kind of like that we're never alone. We always have a divine companion on our journey with us. I think that right now, this is a good time too to like, what do you believe in? Where's your faith right now? A lot of us were raised maybe with a certain religion, but now we don't really identify with that religion anymore. And that's perfectly fine. An enjoyable human experience, especially during chaotic times like we're in right now. It's really important that we have something that we can put our faith into. This is too big for me to carry, so I got to hand it over to God, Buddha, Sri Krishna, Mother Mary, like whoever it is. Their message of stopping to smell the roses. This is tapping into your childhood, to childlike innocence. Maybe right now with all the chaos that you may have been experienced through the winter, or even again, just like the infiltration that we're getting with like news and media and just things happening, right? Like every day it's like, oh God, creating our own realities. And so looking at the illusions around us right now, like what the illusion of fear, the illusion that there's not enough, right? Like we live in an abundant world. There is enough. We just have certain people telling us that there's not enough, or certain people saying, oh, there's enough, but only these people get it and these don't. There's enough to go around for everybody. Like just because someone gets one piece of pie doesn't mean that there's like no more pie. Like the pie is endless. This is about collaboration. It's about teamwork. It's community. It's coming together. This is the architect. And these guys are drew up the plans. Like they need each other. If they don't have him, all they have is paper. If he doesn't have them, he has is like a bunch of tools and doesn't have any direction. So everybody plays a very important part. Everything. And I know that that's like, oh, that can be a tough pill to swallow, but it's true. just as much as when we need to move forward with something, sometimes that resistance is very necessary in order to set us farther on a trajectory than we would normally need to go. Like, think about pulling back a bow and arrow and how you have to have that like pull, that resistance, that tight, that like, right, like that tension before you let it go and it soars. The message is victorious. This is, you know, we've, after this battle, or this battle, comes this. I think that we all are going to be victorious, and maybe that's like part of right now is we define what is victorious. What would it mean for you to be victorious right now? Like what is victory to you? Is it on a personal level, on a macro level? But hold on to that energy. Think about that. Because remember, what we put out comes back to us. And it doesn't mean that we spiritually bypass them, like, right? We don't look at the things that are happening. We look at them, we see what we can do about it to the best of our ability and capabilities. And then we put the energy out there, what we want to see come back, right? So if I am terrified of kids going hungry, what I can control is donating to my local food pantry, that I can donate, you know, to other necessary organizations. One of the ones that I like to donate to is Doctors Without Borders, that people are getting what they need regardless of where they are in the world medically. That's very important to me, that they have food, that they're, you know, have nutrition. So I can focus on it on a personal level, right? Like, I can feed my kids really good food. I can then take a step further and I can donate to my local food pantry, especially during school vacations, right? Because some kids depend on that school meal as their food for the day. So knowing, and there was a ton of funding has been cut. USAID, right? Taking those necessary steps. And then, you know, maybe on a macro level, I'll share that. I'll share what I've been doing. I'll remind people. I'll make videos like this. I can also do a Tonglen meditation where I take in the sensation of hunger for all people and transmute that energy and put out nice full bellies for everybody. That's all that I've got for today. Happy spring equinox. We got this.